Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Sada. How are all you beautiful people doing? I missed you guys. I literally haven't been on this channel in a hot minute. I'm excited to start posting again. Obviously, y'all noticed some changes if you were a former subscriber. All my videos are taken down and this has been put on. So, round of applause. But don't worry, it's still the same me. It's just she's getting modest, that's all. But jokes aside, I'm literally so excited to start posting again. I think I was on a hiatus for a while. I wasn't feeding my children and I really do apologize, but I promise I'm gonna feed y'all. And this video that I'm about to get into is gonna be like a little get ready with me / answering questions. Y'all already saw the introduction video if you're a former subscriber. Obviously it's not there anymore, so this is your new introduction video. I hope you guys enjoy. I love you. Okay, so let's get into the video. This is the state of my skin right now. I just started doing tretinoin and I feel like this is my purging phase because at the beginning my skin was literally like, ooh, it was soaking it up and I loved it. But now it's a little bit like, okay, what are we doing? I think I just have to get used to it. I've been doing the like sandwich method and like the one day on, one day off method. But if anyone has any recommendations or tips on tretinoin and what to do when you're on it and stuff like that. I know like sunscreen is really important. I actually didn't bring a sunscreen with me on this trip, so I'm gonna go to a pharmacy today, pick up a couple things including a sunscreen. But yes, I wanted to do my makeup in this video, answer some questions. I know you guys have not talked to me in a long time. I've been very MIA on this YouTube channel and I feel like so bad about that because I wanted to be so consistent. But life was lifing. For those who don't know me, and this is your first time seeing me, and this is my official introduction video for you, the people who've been subscribing to this channel from before know that I had a different introduction video, and I talked about like anxious attachment and everything, and it was actually a really good video, but you know, I took all my videos down. So this is your new introduction video. So hi, my name is Sada. I am 21 years old and I'm from Arizona. I am bilingual. I speak Spanish and English. I come from Egyptian Cuban parents. My dad is Egyptian German actually, and my mom is Cuban. Growing up, I lived in a house with 6 kids. I have 5 brothers and sisters. I'm the 5th out of 6 kids. And yeah, it was very interesting growing up in a house where there's like a million bajillion people. But looking back at it now, it was really a blessing because, you know, you have like a bunch of people who will literally ride and die for you. And that is something money can't buy, you know? Growing up, I always wanted to be like a fashion designer or do something in the beauty world. It's still something that I look forward to doing at some point in my life, but I think there's an age when you get to be like, oh, I have to be realistic and like, what am I actually going to have the opportunity to do? Living in Arizona, I feel like the artsy careers are not really within reach for us all the time because we are not in New York or we're not in California, and like if you want to do that stuff you would really have to devote time to being in those states where like everything's going on, and it just wasn't something that was conducive for me growing up. All that to say, it did not stop me from consistently watching beauty videos growing up. I literally was obsessed with YouTube, and that's literally why I started this channel. I'm not necessarily like a makeup vlogger or a lifestyle vlogger or just a vlogger. I kind of explained in my first introduction video that I really want this channel to just be like a safe space and a way for me to like dip into all of my interests. So if you watched previous videos, you see I had like concert vlogs or makeup tutorials, or like I went to Disneyland and I vlogged it, things like that. And I really enjoy traveling, so a lot of my vlogs are pretty heavily that. Whenever I travel, I'm the annoying sister who picks up the camera and gets in everyone's face. There's definitely things I don't vlog or I like won't take my camera to, just out of the fact that I really want to be present. But I do love capturing the little things. If I see something, I want to film it because I never want to forget it. And I've always been that person. A little bit about my educational background. I finished high school and then went on to do college. It wasn't something that I absolutely wanted to do, but I knew in the long run it would be a good idea. And also my mom is very focused on education, and I think growing up with immigrant parents, it's something that's like not really an option not to do. So I went to college, and I originally started going to college to study art education. You're probably like, what the hell? Yeah, literally. I feel like I'm an artsy person, but definitely being in that space humbled me because I just felt like I did not know what was going on. And that's okay because I ended up switching to art history, which was way more what I wanted to do, because my whole point of going into art education was I really wanted to be a teacher, not of art specifically, but I really enjoyed in high school like art history and humanities and religion and things like that. They were always something that I was really like drawn to, about learning about other people and learning about history. And I had a really good teacher, so that definitely played a part on that. But later into art history, I realized that I was not really vibing with the classes. I really enjoyed learning, but because I was an online student, since I wanted to work a 9 to 5, it felt like I wasn't really getting as much like engaged into the class as everybody else because I was doing it on Zoom. So then I had to like kind of take a look at what I wanted to do and be a little more realistic again. So then I switched to project management, and a big reason why I did that was because I feel like it was a major that like interested me, but at the same time like I suck at math, so I didn't want to do anything that had to do with math. I had already got my associates in high school, so I didn't want to do anything that deterred too far from what my associates granted me, because then all that work and what project management was that happy medium. So I finished early. I finished college when I was 20 years old, and I was really happy. A lot of people are like, wow, you finished college at 20? And honestly, like, yeah, like, and it was the best thing I ever did because I'm not really like the biggest school person. I'm not like the biggest fan of school. So I would recommend doing it. I would recommend like doing your associates for anybody, just to get ahead of the college game. And I feel like I was still able to have a social life in high school, even while doing college on the weekends and in the summer. It's just about how you manage your time. Fast forwarding to today, I am a recording artist, and I'm currently an administrative assistant at a law office. I like my job. I like what it entails. I find it really enjoyable. I think for me, I'm someone who like can't have a job that's too too understimulating, because I get bored easily, and I feel like my job, everything's different every day. It's a nice way to spend my day in addition to like it being a job that pays. I feel like I was applying to jobs forever, and I was watching Ugly Betty at the time. And for those who watch Ugly Betty, you know, like she's an assistant, and I was like, dang, should I be in my assistant era? And honestly, I really enjoy it. At one point I was like so in need of a job, I was literally applying to We Boycotted. I'm gonna blur that out because we boycotted, but this was a long time ago. And they weren't giving me a response, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not even good enough for We Boycotted. Like, literally what? And I was having like such like self-doubt and everything, and then lo and behold, I get this job, and I'm like, wow, everything literally happens for a reason, because the difference in life that I would have like is just crazy. Rejection is redirection, and this is definitely like testimony to that. Yeah, I really enjoy what I do, but back to me being a recording artist. I started recording music in July of 2020.
Miss Girl, you are not 80 years old, please remember.
I started recording music in July of 2022.
There you go.
I recorded my first song in LA. Recording in LA was extremely expensive. It was definitely an experience. Will I do it again? Probably not if I have to pay for it. So then I started recording here, or in Arizona, and I literally had the best time ever. I have an EP out, and I'm like finding friends that are in music, and it's just been such a good process. I've always wanted to be a singer since I was little, but like I said, you kind of get into the let me be realistic funk of it all, and you deter from that path. But I never thought that like I could record in Arizona. Like that never felt like an option to me. I feel like growing up in Arizona, you're like, oh, there's nothing here, like nobody does anything, but like there's definitely creative people in Arizona. You just have to find them. I'm trying to think other things about me. I love talking about mental health. A lot of my videos on my channel before I deleted them were about mental health. I had videos on anxious and avoided attachments. I had videos on like the belief that you cannot do anything good with your life and that nothing good is going to come to you. I had a video that I put out when I turned 21 about the 21 things that I learned. I might upload some sort of variation of that soon because I really enjoyed that one. Maybe even like release audio versions of them because I do still miss those videos and that type of content, but I am gonna probably make more content like that as well. But moving forward, I have a couple questions. Last time I did a video like this, I asked my Instagram questions, but I kind of thought about doing this last night, so there was no time. What inspired you to start your YouTube channel? I kind of talked about this a little bit earlier, but I'll talk about it again. I watched YouTube since I was a little kid and I was obsessed with YouTube. Like literally you could not get me off YouTube. I was glued to it, whether it was like conspiracy theory videos, makeup videos, like vlogs. I was literally obsessed. Even like the real ones know about the British YouTubers like Zoe and Joe Sugg, like Zoella, Alfie Days, all them. They were literally like, they raised me and I loved them, and I loved like American YouTubers too, but mostly like my obsession, I remember being obsessed with British YouTubers and like wanting to be British so bad and like learning all the slang. And then in 2021 I actually went to London and somebody was talking to me and I was talking to them in the tube and they did not clock that I was doing a fake British accent, and I was like, oh, you think I'm one of these? You reckon? Like, if that's offensive, I'm so sorry, but like genuinely it made my day, it made my life that somebody thought my accent was real. On a scale of 1 to 10 in the comment section, judge my accent. Actually don't, because if you were gonna say it's bad, I'm like gonna cry. So yeah, this YouTube channel, I just want it to be like everything I enjoy. I love getting people's input. I think on my like last videos that I had up, I had like people in the comments telling me like, oh, do more videos like this, or like do more videos like that. I think like depending on what I post, like a different demographic comes in. But my favorite thing ever is like the video I posted about, you know, good things happening to you. Somebody literally commented and was like, this came to me at the perfect time. Like somebody I don't know, because usually my commenters are like people I know on social media or whatever, and it was like someone random, and it was the sweetest thing ever. And it literally made me think like, oh, like I know I have like not even 100 subscribers, but that was like the sweetest thing, and it made me like want to keep going so bad. How do you come up with video ideas? I feel like I kind of, like I said, I just do what I like. Like if I like makeup, I like vlogging, I like, you know, talking about mental health, so I just do what I like. How do you balance making videos and other aspects of your life? Okay, as I said, I was MIA on this channel forever, so I guess not very well, but I really want to be more consistent with it, and at least make a video a week. The trick with me is like the editing process. Like editing takes a long time. I edit on my phone. I just got this camera that's crisp. It was a gift, and a really good gift. I used to film on my phone, so it was a little easier to like upload from my phone to like Splice or like CapCut, and I would just edit on there. Like I like don't think very many people do that. Maybe they do, but I heard like the Wizard Liz, she's literally my icon. I'll put a picture of her right here. So like, comment, subscribe. She's amazing. She said that she does that too. But her videos are like long form, just talking. So like I totally understand why she does that. But she's like a really big YouTuber, and that like just goes to show like you don't need like a camera. Can you share your thoughts on the current state of YouTube and online video industry? Yeah, at this moment in time, they're banning TikTok. Like, what is that about? Comment down below what you have to say about that. That is ridiculous, honestly. I think it's just people not trying to make us have information. But anyways, how do I think about YouTube? I think YouTube like was bumping when I was like, I'm 21 right now. I think YouTube was bumping when I was like under 16, and now it's kind of like flopping. But I think the makeup girlies and like the TikTok girlies are bringing it back, because the people who are dedicated, or not dedicated, the people who are invested into their content have been like going onto YouTube and like subscribing to them. So I think there's a revival era coming, I think, and hopefully I can be a part of that. What's your biggest challenge as a YouTuber? Making videos, because I don't make videos and I am lazy right now. Do you have any tips for new YouTubers starting out? I'm a new YouTuber starting out, or I was, and I think for me, like the only thing is like try to be consistent, which obviously I haven't been, so don't take advice from me. What do you hope to achieve with your YouTube channel in the future? I will achieve, I don't hope, I will achieve 1 million subscribers minimum. And this sounds so delulu. What do I want to achieve on YouTube? I think I just want to achieve like helping other people. If my videos, like if tuning into my videos makes you feel good, like literally tuning into videos when I was younger was like therapy for me. When life was crazy, I was like, oh, I'm just go home and watch like Tana Mojo or Zoella or like Tanya Burr or, you know, Bethany Moda, and like escape in that world. And that's kind of what I want. Like I would love for my videos to be an escape for somebody like going through something, and like help them go through that, because like I said, like I do and will post about mental health on this as well. How do you deal with negative comments? I think I've gotten like one negative comment and I just ignored it. Some of these are funny. It's like, what's your favorite celebrity? I couldn't tell you. Which sport do you like the most? Basketball. I love basketball because I feel like it's fun to watch, and like it's so easy to follow. Like it doesn't take like more than half a brain cell to like follow basketball. But like football, you cannot get me to watch. American football. Other football, I could watch it. What's the last movie you watched? The last movie I watched was on the plane, Fools Rush In, with Salma Hayek and Matthew Perry. It was literally a divine movie. I literally cried. It was so good. Watch it. I'm such a rom-com girly. This is like a makeup heavy question. When did you start wearing makeup? I started wearing makeup in literally like 5th grade. I used to wear like green eyeliner to school, and I went to Islamic school, so like they did not like that. What's your favorite brand? I don't know. I feel like I like cheap. So like maybe something drugstore. I know we're boycotting e.l.f. I haven't bought anything new e.l.f. since the boycott, but probably e.l.f. because it's cheap and it's like the products work though. So, you know. What's my favorite foundation? I don't wear foundation. I wear concealer. And I hate to be that girl that's like, I wear concealer. But if I do wear foundation, like if I want more full coverage, there's a Korean beauty brand. When I find the brand, I'll like put it right here. And they have like tinted moisturizer, like tinted sunscreens. And I like those. How much do you spend on makeup every year? Probably not a lot. Maybe like under 200. I'm not really I have a lot of makeup like from, probably shouldn't be using it because it's like expired, but I have a lot of makeup from like when I was younger and like YouTuber makeup days, and I was like buying everyone's stuff. What's the worst product I've used? I don't know. Some of these, oh, actually I do know. The Good Apple Kat Von D foundation that like everyone was raving about years ago. It's like literally like the most full coverage, blah, 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 blah. It looked like a face mask on me. Like, and I got, the shade match was good. Like everything was dandy with that. But tell me why it literally looked like a mask. Like, and it like got all like textured up. That's something that sticks out to me that I remember. Also, Kosas has a tinted moisturizer. I've seen people use it. My favorites use it. Like, I love Abelin and Alyssa. Like, those are my girls on TikTok, the sisters. Literally love them to death. And I think Abelin used it in like so many videos, and I went to go buy it and I was like, disgusting, it didn't work on me. My camera is literally dying. Let me wrap this up. I'm gonna finish my makeup and then come back. All right, ta-da, we're done. That was my introduction video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned because I swear I'm gonna post on this channel. When I tell you I'm gonna post, I promise. Hold me to it. But anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.